find the right balance, because obviously the closure of the camp without a process by HCR to identify and organize the refugee status determination of these people would bring to a deadlock, because the proper way, the orderly way to deal with them is obviously first to give them some status so that they can find their way and maybe find countries to welcome them. So this process has to take place, and I hope that the Iraqi government will soon accept that this takes place. We have to be obviously very careful to avoid any perception that they are put in isolation or in jail. These people, I think, have to be dealt with in a UN process, and the UN will be responsible for organizing this process in order to reassure them and to be sure that this process will be organized in an orderly way. The UN has to give some monitoring, has to reinforce its presence close to them. And all that is in negotiation for the moment. So there is no end yet to this negotiation. This is very complicated, but I hope it will bring to a solution. What can the European Union do? We have started a very simple process. I say simple because this is probably one of the only simple solutions in this case, which is the relocation as soon as possible of those people who have the right, in fact, to live in our countries. There is also an appeal from us and from some of the member states of the European Union and third countries for hosting in hospitals those who are severely ill. So this is an operation which can take place very fast without having to go through the HCR process, because these people are not refugees, or if they are refugees, they are already registered as refugees, and that could, I think, diffuse the tension. I discussed that with the ambassadors in the PSC, of the European Union, and several of them announced that they are proceeding with this identification of the people who could come back immediately, and at least for these people this would be a solution. It would demonstrate also, I think, to the Iraqi government that there is some movement, that the process is going on. But obviously this is not a solution for all the people in the camp. So what else can the European Union do? Except obviously continue to follow very closely what is going on, what I am doing. I think we have also to remain in permanent contact with those who are the actors. The UN Secretary General, Mr. Ban Ki-moon, is following personally this issue, and he wants the European Union to be on his side, because this is a very complicated situation for him also to deal with. We would like very much also to keep the contact with the government of Iraq at the highest possible level. We are engaging with the government of Iraq in a dialogue. We are negotiating, we are about to conclude a partnership agreement.